Gayle King is far more than a familiar face on morning television. She is a symbol of longevity, credibility, and emotional intelligence in American broadcast journalism. For more than 4 decades, she has navigated a rapidly changing media landscape, outlasting trends, controversies, and corporate shakeups, while remaining one of the most trusted voices in news. As of now, Gayle King's estimated net worth sits around $75 million. This wealth is the cumulative result of her long-term contract with CBS News, previous syndicated talk shows, radio hosting, editorial leadership at Oprah Daily, speaking engagements, brand partnerships, real estate investments, and other media ventures. Unlike many television personalities whose careers peak and fade, King's financial trajectory reflects consistency, strategic positioning, and an ability to evolve with the industry. Yet, Gayle King's true value cannot be measured in dollars alone. Her influence lies in her credibility, earned interview by interview, and in a career that transformed a local news reporter into one of the most powerful women in American media. Early life, birth, and family roots. Gayle King was born on December 28, 1954, in Chevy Chase, Maryland, into a disciplined, middle-class household that valued education, global awareness, and self-reliance. Her father, Emmett Scott King, was an electrical engineer whose work required technical precision and frequent relocation. Her mother, Peggy Tucker King, was a homemaker who played a central role in nurturing the emotional and moral foundation of the family. Gayle grew up with 3 siblings, though she has consistently protected her family's privacy, rarely speaking in detail about them in public. What is clear is that the King household emphasized responsibility, curiosity, and independence, qualities that would later define Gayle's professional persona. A childhood abroad. One of the most formative chapters of Gayle King's childhood occurred when her family relocated to Ankara, Turkey, due to her father's engineering work. From approximately ages 6 to 11, Gayle lived overseas, attending school in a foreign culture and adapting to a world far beyond suburban America. This experience left a lasting impression. King has often reflected on how living abroad at such a young age shaped her worldview, sharpened her adaptability, and instilled a deep sense of cultural sensitivity. She learned early how to observe, listen, and adjust, skills that would later become invaluable in journalism. Education. After returning to the United States, Gayle attended local schools in Maryland before enrolling at the University of Maryland, College Park. She graduated in 1976 with a degree in psychology. Although psychology may not appear to be a traditional journalism pathway, it proved to be an ideal foundation. Understanding human behavior, motivation, and emotional nuance became one of King's greatest professional strengths. Long before she sat across from world leaders and celebrities, she was learning how people think, react, and reveal themselves. Personal life. Marriage and divorce. In 1982, Gayle King married William Bumpus, an attorney and assistant attorney general in Connecticut. Their marriage lasted 11 years, ending in divorce in 1993. King has spoken candidly, though never sensationally, about the challenges of that marriage. She has acknowledged infidelity and emotional strain, describing the divorce as one of the most painful but transformative periods of her life. Rather than allowing it to define her negatively, she used the experience as a turning point toward emotional independence and self-growth. Children and motherhood. From that marriage came 2 children, Kirby Bumpus, daughter, and William Will Bumpus Jr., son. Motherhood became one of Gayle King's proudest identities. Despite her demanding career, she has repeatedly emphasized that raising her children was her greatest responsibility and accomplishment. Both Kirby and Will grew up largely outside the public eye, a conscious choice by King to shield them from unnecessary media attention. By the mid-2020s, Gayle King had also embraced grandmotherhood, frequently expressing joy and gratitude for this new phase of life. Faith and beliefs. Gayle King describes herself as spiritual, though not rigidly defined by organized religion. Her belief system centers on compassion, accountability, gratitude, and service. These values often surface in her interviews, particularly when discussing forgiveness, resilience, and moral responsibility. Other creative and professional endeavors. Beyond television, King has served as editor-at-large for Oprah Daily, hosted national radio programs, participated in podcasts, and delivered keynote speeches worldwide. She has also made cameo appearances as herself in film and television, further embedding her presence in American pop culture. In 2025, King expanded her public narrative in an unexpected way by participating in a Blue Origin commercial spaceflight, becoming one of the most prominent journalists to experience space travel firsthand. Professional career. Early journalism years. Gayle King began her career in broadcast journalism shortly after college, working as a production assistant at WJE-TV in Baltimore. It was there that she met Oprah Winfrey, a connection that would later become one of the most famous friendships in modern media history. King worked her way up through local news markets, reporting and anchoring in Kansas City, Hartford, and other cities. These years were defined by long hours, modest pay, and relentless learning. She covered everything from local crime to human interest stories, developing a reputation for warmth, preparation, and professionalism. National breakthrough. Throughout the 1990s and early 2000s, King hosted various programs, including The Gayle King Show and radio broadcasts. While not all were commercial successes, they solidified her national presence and refined her interviewing style. Her major breakthrough came with CBS News, where she became a co-anchor of CBS This Morning, later rebranded as CBS Mornings. Her interviews, calm, persistent, and emotionally intelligent, quickly distinguished her from her peers. Signature interviews and industry respect. King earned widespread acclaim for her ability to conduct difficult interviews without hostility. She asks uncomfortable questions, but with empathy rather than aggression. This balance has defined her brand. Her work earned her numerous honors, including inclusion on Time Magazine's 100 Most Influential People list and multiple journalism awards. By 2025, amid corporate restructuring at Paramount and CBS, King remained a central figure in discussions about the future of morning television, proof of her enduring relevance. House tour and car collection. Real estate and lifestyle. Gayle King owns multiple properties, most notably a luxury estate in Greenwich, Connecticut, known for its privacy, expansive grounds, and elegant interior design. The home reflects her taste for comfort over excess, refined rather than flashy. She also maintains a residence in New York City, convenient for her television work and editorial commitments. Combined, her real estate portfolio is estimated in the multi-million-dollar range. Cars and transportation. King favors luxury vehicles that emphasize comfort, safety, and reliability. She has been publicly associated with Lexus models and is often seen arriving at events in high-end sedans or SUVs. Unlike celebrity collectors, she does not flaunt exotic cars, preferring understated sophistication. College career. Gayle King's college years at the University of Maryland laid the intellectual groundwork for her future career. While she did not pursue athletics or campus fame, she developed critical thinking, communication skills, and an early fascination with human stories. Decades later, the university recognized her as a distinguished alumna, celebrating her achievements in journalism and public discourse. As of today, Gayle King is alive and active. There is no cause of death. She continues to appear publicly, engage professionally, and contribute meaningfully to American media. Any claims to the contrary are false. Gayle King's life story is one of patience, perseverance, and quiet power. She did not chase fame, she earned trust. She did not dominate conversations, she invited them. In an era of shrinking attention spans and sensationalism, King's steady presence remains a reminder that journalism, at its best, is about listening. As of late 2025, her legacy is not finished. It is still unfolding, interview by interview, story by story, chapter by chapter.